All right, Chris Popper here in Bangor. I'm joined by UMaine head soccer coach Scott Atherley up in Orono. And coach, congratulations. We ended up being the number one seed in America East, beating UNH on Halloween night 1-0. I did see I last week we talked about the team dressing up, and I did see them actually dressing up while during practice, and some of them had some amazing costumes, and it shows how flexible and how limber that's not limber they are, doing drills in some inflatable costumes and stuff like that. You still didn't dress up? I mean, you can confess to us now.
I was
Nothing.
the judge.
You
I
were
was the judge and the jury. So,
Judge Judy,
so
right? Okay.
I was the judge and the jury. So that was my role, and I performed it exceptionally well.
All right. Well, a fantastic win. Talk to us a little bit about the game at UNH.
Well, certainly, I was thrilled with how our team just approached the game. There was a lot at stake, and I think to one, UNH is a great team. It's a difficult place to play, and I was just so impressed with our emotional intelligence in the game and our emotional control. And our players were so focused, and it really, I think, made the difference in the game. One of the key statistics for us is that we're an aggressive team. We average about 46 interceptions, 45 interceptions a game. We had over 90. And
Wow.
that to me, to have interceptions, you have to be focused, you have to anticipate, and you can only do that if you're present. And I thought our emotional intelligence and our emotional quotient in the game was fabulous.
So you play UMass Lowell on Thursday at 6 o'clock in the America East semifinals. You beat them here in Maine 1-0 back. Oh, when was this? Back on
Early October, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
very
So
early.
what can you anticipate out of that game?
Well, their team this year really mirrors what last year's team. They didn't have a great start, but as the season progressed, particularly the conference season, they really round into form, and they're playing their best stuff. And I think they're a very different team than they were when we first saw them. And the first game was really competitive, as they all are. And I think you've got a team that's probably taking a look at us in our last game and thinking about the ways they can exploit us, and we're doing the same thing.
Um, you had some players recognized, seven players recognized, all conference teams. Talk a little bit about that recognition and what it means to the team and the individuals.
Well, I think anytime that the individuals and the number of individuals that we had that are recognized, it's a reflection of the team. And we steal a slogan that says, the team transforms individuals. Individuals do not transform the team. And I think the fact that we had so many recognized is really a reflection of how good our team was this year. And certainly we have great players. And certainly we have players that really had impactful seasons and or standout seasons. And we're just really happy for them. I thought the honors were well deserved, and but certainly I think to a player, they would tell you the reason that they were recognized had to do with the quality of our team.
And then you had three players who were recognized with the America East All Academic Team. I mean, holy, you look at this and you've got um, Laura Kirkby, a biochemistry major with a 3.98 GPA, I mean, which is outstanding. Emma Schneider, a biology major with a 3.97, and then Abby Kramer bringing up the rear with a 3.90. I mean, that's the lowest one. I mean, with a biochemistry major. I mean, those are outstanding GPAs, and to be able to do that while playing Division One is just a remarkable feat.
Yeah, it's really a reflection of who they are as people. And it's about their character, it's about their self-discipline, it's about their ability to, compartmentalize their lives, and they're just, everything they touch They do it with purpose, and very impressive. And honestly, we have a team full of players and student athletes like that. So we're very proud of them.
I mean, and that to have them, I mean, be a role model for the newer players has got to be just a foundation. I mean, look, we all want great soccer players, but I what they do after playing soccer and graduating, this is really the foundation. And I mean, when you say student athletes, they really put the the emphasis on being great students in addition to being great athletes.
They sure do, and that honestly, that's player 1 through 29 on our team. And I think if you looked at our overall grade point average, I think last year we were hovering around 3.8 collectively as a team. It says a lot about our team.
Yeah. So the semifinals are Thursday at 6, and then the finals are Sunday. I know we don't want to look ahead, but when would you play in the finals should you win?
Can't e- can't even tell you that, Chris. I haven't looked that far, and I mean that sincerely. I have no idea when the
Okay.
game is. We have a big game to play on Thursday night.
Okay. All right. Well, so stay tuned and we'll tell you when
Stay
the
tuned.
finals will
There
be
you
after
go.
we write the recap. All right. Anything, I mean, you want to have those sidelines just packed
Yeah.
Thursday night.
Yeah, one of the big things, from our experience last year, in both the semifinal game with Vermont and then certainly with the final with Lowell, I really felt that the fans were the 12th player. It made such a difference, and our players just love seeing, whether they're students, fellow student athletes, kids that have come to camp. It doesn't matter. Just to have an atmosphere where there's great support and people cheering for the Black Bears is really important to us, and it really does make the difference.
All right. So Thursday night at 6, we hope to find that there's no parking. It's supposed to be, it looks like a good night. I mean,
Great day. Yeah.
clear, little bit during the day, temps in the mid 50s, and at night clear into the mid 30s. But great soccer weather. And again, I was at the UMaine women's basketball game yesterday, and the amount of
Yeah.
kids there was just
Unbelievable.
I
I had
mean,
to plug my ears, but what a great thing, right? What a
right.
great atmosphere.
So we hope that that sidelines is just full of kids. Bring everybody out and cheer on the Black Bears. So Thursday night, November 7th, 6 o'clock, American semifinals. Coach, thanks so much.
Great, Chris. We'll see you next week.